Austin James Smith was due to be born on October 10, 2001. He was actually born on July 15th, 12 weeks early.
We used to joke that Austin came early just so he wouldn't miss the opening of the NFL football season. He was in the NICU for 8 weeks, but he was on the respirator for 6. We always knew CP was a possibility. The diagnosis was that he had a mild case of CP that only affected his lower extremities.
Austin saw a physical therapist weekly for the first 8 years of his life, and after undergoing spinal surgery, he gained enough mobility not to require full-time use of a wheelchair. In the meantime, he was gaining a deep passion for the game of football.
It wasn't uncommon to come home from work and watch him, see him watching the NFL Network when other kids would be watching SpongeBob or cartoons, and he'd tell me about breaking news and trades and things like that. It was cute. But I'll never forget the time that we were sitting and watching, and he told me he wondered who would draft him when he got out of college playing football. And you know, that can hit you hard deep inside.
In 2008, Austin and his family moved from Orlando, Florida to Charlotte, North Carolina.
I remember driving up 95. He was in the car with me when we were moving up here, and we passed through Jacksonville, and I showed him Jaguar Stadium as we were going by. And he said, "Does Charlotte have a football team?" I said, "Yeah, that's where the Carolina Panthers are." He said, "You know what? I think I'm going to be a Panthers fan." From that day forward, he's been a hardcore Panthers fan. He knows all the players on the team. He knows all the coaches. He's got his room painted that way. He just loves the Panthers. I'm a Redskins fan. My whole family's from D.C. His mom's family is from Wisconsin. They're Packer fans. But AJ decided he was going his own route. He was going to be a diehard Panthers fan.
It wasn't long after moving before dad and son attended their first NFL game together.
On the Jumbotron, they advertised for the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Challenger Flag Football League for children with disabilities. It caught both of our ears, and the first thing that we thought, we've got to do this. I called them up the next day, and of course it was over by then, but they do it every fall. And so for the whole next year, that's all we talked about. And he was so excited. We'd go out in the backyard, we'd throw the football, we'd practice, and Austin was going to finally get to play organized football.
Stacy Thomas is the therapeutic recreation specialist that organizes the league.
Mecklenburg County Park and Rec has a Challenger Flag football program, and it's with NFL Carolina Panthers and Pop Warner. We're in about our 8th season, and Austin plays in our junior league, which is open to 6 to 12-year-olds. And he comes in, he plays quarterback, and he makes sure all of his teammates get the ball, and he's a great safety in the backfield, and he pulls flags, and he works really, really hard, and we're really excited to have him.
Chris Dahl is the coach of Austin's team, the Fury.
We just couldn't be happier to have Austin out here. There's nobody that is more excited to be here, and you know, with the younger kids, it's rare that you get a chance to have somebody else, one of the kids quarterback. And just because maybe attention span or knowledge of the game isn't there, but with Austin, you know, our biggest problem is they score too fast. he gets the ball to the open guy, and he just loves being out here, and he's a leader. His energy is infectious, and we're really, really thrilled he's a part of this program.
Austin's love of football overflows from the football field to home, where he's the commissioner of his own fantasy football league and hosts a weekly fantasy report on YouTube. Dr. Brian Brighton is Austin's orthopedic surgeon and medical specialist. Prior to the season starting, it was recommended that Austin have corrective surgery on his feet, but not wanting to miss his flag football season, he asked Dr. Brighton if he could put it off until November.
As time has gone on, his feet are wearing out on him, so he's put off the decision to have a surgery that he needs to play this football season. And after the season's completed, we're going to perform a small surgery where we are doing some tendon lengthenings and also what we call osteotomies, or surgery around the foot bones to help line them up to give him a functional foot that's going to let him run, jump, and play next season.
Football is a huge part of Austin's life, as it is for so many others, whether abled or disabled. It is truly ironic how such a physical game can inspire those facing physical challenges, with its lessons in leadership, dedication, self-esteem, motivation, and fair play.
Together,
together,
together, we make football.